tell you one thing. It's dead easy to cut footage of this game. Normally I'm chatting shit and stuff, but it's much easier with this game because I've barely spoken. Played this for about a week and a half, this game. It's knocked Animal Crossing off the top spot on the stream. Kicked that into touch. But I've barely said a fucking word all week. I don't know why anybody's watching. I mean, barely anybody's watching, but I don't know why anybody's watching. Anyway, Spiritfarer comes from Thunder Lotus. It's an indie game. It's amazing that it actually is a game. It looks like a cartoon. Who remembers Dragon's Lair? Big tick next to that part. Studio Ghibli, tick next to that part as well. Spiritfarer is a management sim, basically. That's basically all it is. It's just a good looking management sim, that's basically all it is. It's mesmerising, but it's basically just a management sim, pretty looking management sim. As a lot of people that I saw on the internet are saying, quite repetitive in a lot of places. Gameplay is no really there. There's no fighting in it or anything like that. There's no combat or anything. It's all a bit run of the mill, really. I should have put some footage of my mill, my actual mill that I make flour in. When I said run of the mill, I should have put some footage of the mill. And never mind. But that's all true. There isn't any combat in Spiritfarer. It is, I suppose you would say, light on gameplay, but look at the wee rainbows. Did you see the wee rainbow? Everywhere you look in this game, it's making nice sounds, and there's loads of pretty colours, and that guy that works in the shop's got an onion for a head. But it is just basically just a management sim. You're just going to be making food for these people. I'll tell you what the game's about. You're playing as Stella. That's Stella there. That's her cat. Daffodil. Stella never says anything in the game, but she's taken over the role of, it's a bit like me, I mean, doesn't say anything. She's taken over the role of being the Spiritfarer from somebody called Sharon, who looked a bit like Death. Didn't really look anything like Stella anyway. And basically what you're doing is you're faring these spirits to the afterlife. Or wherever they go next. I suppose you're already in the afterlife. It's kind of loosely based on like the river Styx for Greek mythology. Loosely. I don't know if you can tell from watching the footage, but it is one of the most soothing games that's ever been created. You can hug all the characters in it. This is it. You move about, exploring areas, gathering resources. Iwashima countryside. Shut up, Brian. Made me a liar. Gathering resources, as I was saying. Using the Everlight, that's the thing that Stella's using there to create tools. And it's just so soothing. It's so soothing. There's no point where you feel swamped. There's no point where you feel lost. It's just balanced so that you feel that you just need to do whatever it is that you currently need to do. It very effectively encourages, that's me running into some smog there and the Everlight doesn't work in that no smog like mist. It just means there's an area I can't get to. It encourages a state of flow, I think. Because I'll be honest, it's basically all I played on the stream for a whole week. I can't remember anything I said to anybody, or anything anybody else said. No offence to them. Oh, look. Took my hat off. Summer's talking about meditation. Did he? She's got some issues, Summer. She's projecting. She shouldn't really be doing that if she's teaching. home free. That's a fair message. Acceptance, openness. That's what you're wanting. Look at all the rainbows. It makes all the noises. It shows you all the colours. The balance of the progression through the beautiful map, and upgrading your ship, organising all your buildings. Just the way it all flows together is extremely satisfying. But as far as I can tell, looking briefly at the internet, no challenging enough for a lot of people. This is just a prettier way of gathering resources. Ryan, your mic's muted again. He's always done that. But you're gathering these resources essentially most of the time to fulfill the requests and the needs of the guests that you've got. You can hug anybody you want. Sometimes they don't want you to do it, but you can hug any character. You can hug your cat whenever you want. You can hug Daffodil whenever you want. I feel like that would probably be enough for a lot of people to want to get the game. You can hug your cat whenever you want. You see the kind of rainbows all the time in this game. You hear the lovely sounds. There's no point where there is not beautiful music playing into your ear. Literally, the only downside of this game is that you have to deliver the characters that you develop a bond with and grow to love to the eternal nothingness. I mean, that's the only negative I can think of, is that everything that you invest in the game vanishes. Oh, look at all the pretty colours. Oh, lovely. Listen to all the nice sounds. What was I talking about there? Completely forgotten. I think it's fair to say that most games are awash with death. You can hug your cat whenever you want, just restating that. Awash with death, most games. The games industry awash with just point scoring meaningless death. It's just a thing that's in them. So this being a game where you're encouraged to nourish the lives of your guests, I think that's the reason why you require so little encouragement to take on this role, because it feels like an important job straight away. You're carrying very precious cargo, you realise, on this ship, that you do all this beautiful, balanced, busy work every day. Every day you don't mind being the first one up and the last one to bed. You don't mind doing these things that you've done 100 times before, because beneath these wee bits of balanced, busy work is quite an important job. Spiritfarer's a game that, if you're so inclined, which I'm afraid we all know these days, if you're so inclined, you can take meaningful messages from. It's important, it's valuable to attend to others, to give to others is good for you, is rewarding for you. That's a giant turtle. You plant minerals or trees on them and they grow in like a couple of days. It's fucking weird. Turtle talks as well. Onion fried. You can hug your cat whenever you want. I can use a word to describe this game that I don't remember ever using before. Spiritfarer feels enriching. It feels like an enriching game to play. You're better for it for having played Spiritfarer. And all you're doing's wee bits of busy work. But busy work that's driven by good intention for others. Dare I say it? Love. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Love. You can hug your cat whenever you fucking want. That's 10 minutes I've been talking about this. You better fucking ordered this game.